Hey guys, so I thought I would do like a check-in with you guys. It's been, I want to say at least 2 weeks since I last picked up the camera. I want to say I've been just, let me put my phone on silent. Hold on. I've been just working and stuff. I had to work a weekend. It was my turn for rotation for weekend. So I've been like busy. I didn't really eat lunch today, so I'm eating a kimbap from Trader Joe's while I chat with you guys, just for like a little life check-in. Today, honestly, I just felt not hungry at all. Like, I don't know, I just really didn't have like an appetite today, so that's why I'm like forcing myself to eat. Like right now, I don't feel hungry at all. Like I just took my hair supplement. I'm having my collagen strawberry milk thing and just having my little kimbap. So my best friend's literally like stressed out about my love life, and she's like, I want you to have a roster. I want you to have like guys. And I'm just like, I literally don't do anything. I go to work, go to Barry's, come home. That's pretty much it. And like occasional grocery store run, like, and the mall, like I go shopping. I think my best friend's main concern is that she's worried that I'm going to meet somebody and then give them my everything all over again, and then I'll receive like nothing in return. And I know that's a valid reason. Like she's watched me, like, you know, we've been best friends for almost 2 decades. So she's seen me go through so many different phases in my life and like eras of my life. And I feel like she's just worried that I'm gonna find somebody that's not going to appreciate all that I can give. And she's witnessed it happen multiple times already. And I think she just wants me to make sure the next one's gonna appreciate me and be grateful for me to be in their life. And not that I'm not gonna feel grateful having them, but like I need to feel it reciprocated as well, you know what I mean? Dating out here is hard. Like the things that I'm hearing from other girls, and like it's just I don't know, you guys, like it's scary. I read a book that was really good and I enjoyed it. Like I think I read majority of it sitting in a restaurant eating by myself and just literally like having a time. Like I was just so into it. But it's called Come Home to Yourself. If you guys are looking for like a motivational, like self-love kind of book, like that's a really good book if you guys want to read it. To be honest, I feel like because I spent a lot of time alone, if you guys have been watching me for a really long time, like really long time, you guys know like I do a lot of stuff by myself. It doesn't to me get that lonely because I just like do what I want to do, you know? So I felt like leaving him just was a continuation of my life still. So I feel like the transition from that to this was nothing really changed besides my space, you know? But majority of the time that I spent when I was in that relationship with him, I was alone a lot. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like sometimes when you have a partner that's just not really that happy to be there wherever you are, but you're willing to be happy to be there wherever they are, I got used to it over time, over the years. I got really used to it. So I think that's why now like I'm okay with doing things by myself all the time. Like I have, you know, some people tell me like, why do you go eat by yourself? Like that's weird. Or like you go to restaurants alone. Like, yeah, like I will go alone. Like if I liked movies a lot, I probably would go by myself as well. I haven't gone to the movies by myself, but I think I should one of these days. Like I should really like try it and just go alone. Like whatever. I don't know. Like I don't see like the issue of just spending time by yourself and going on dates by yourself. Like it's okay. It's just something that's going to happen until you find a person that's just happy to be wherever you are. That's one thing that he had mentioned to me, that like I didn't really like show interest in his interests. And I really reflected on this a lot because I was just thinking like, well, why didn't I really care? And that's because he didn't care to be with me, to do things that I wanted to do. So I did a lot of things alone, and he would make me go like even to the drive-thrus alone. But then when he wants to go through a drive-thru, I was forced to go, and I always had to go. And it felt like I was forced to be independent without him, but he was very codependent on me. And that is not healthy for either person. So you need to find someone that you're willing to do things for. So for me, I know that I will try harder to be there for my significant other for their hobbies and their things that they want to do, even if I'm not interested. But I need it reciprocated. You can't just take from somebody and not give back into them and pour back into them, because then the other person's gonna start to resent you, and you don't want that. So that's one thing that I will definitely implement in my next relationship, as long as it's reciprocated. And I didn't get it reciprocated, so that was the issue, is that I was always with him at his beck and call and his needs. But when it came to me and I wanted him to just be with me to go through a drive-through or to Target or something, I didn't have that. Like, he wasn't happy to be there with me, like, to be honest, probably, you know, like, he'd rather do other things, which is fine. Like, he is allowed to do whatever he wants with his time. But then with what that did to our relationship is that it didn't bring us closer. It didn't bring us any time together. And yeah, so that's something to like think about. If you guys are in like a situation like that in your relationship, like, definitely make sure you guys are showing up for each other for even like the little things, because those things like matter a lot, you know. I'm so tired, you guys. Like, I barely slept last night. I think I probably maybe got like a total of 4 hours of sleep. I was waking up constantly in the middle of the night, just tossing and turning, like readjusting myself. And I usually, when I go to sleep, I usually just sleep and I don't move at all. But I've just been like undergoing a lot of like, you know, just thoughts and stress, like, of not like just like love life stuff, but just life stuff I can't really talk about. There's a lot of things going on in my personal life that I can't really talk about or share, but I think that's why like it was just good that I didn't vlog. But I just wanted to vlog today because I felt like I needed to chat with you guys, and I was thinking about things that I felt like I should talk to you guys, and you know, the thoughts that I was having, just in case it could help somebody. I don't know. Another thing that I learned is like the difference between wanting and needing somebody. And I realized when you're put into a situation where you're needing somebody, it's never going to be healthy. Never. You should want that person but not ever need them, because needing them means that you don't have really a sense of self. And as shitty as that sounds, but we sometimes get into a headspace where you can't really tell, because you think you love this person so much, you want to be with them for the rest of your life. But then it's like, you should be able to not need them, because you are your own person at the end of the day. Your significant other should be a choice that you make. Like, you should be able to choose the person that you, like, I would hope you're choosing the person that you're marrying, and, you know, for the qualities that they have and for the things that they can offer you and what you can offer them. Like, I think about it now, it's like, I don't need a man for anything. Like, I pay my own bills, I do my own thing, I have my own job, I have my own car, like, I take care of my cats, and I've always been that way. So I feel like in my last relationship, like, I didn't need him, and then in turn it turned into I didn't want him either, you know. And that's like so crappy to say, like, honestly, but it's the truth. Like, when you don't need the person or want the person, that's how you know, like, it's not the person for you. I think at one point I did want him, I did choose him, of course, but that went away when qualities of a relationship were being shown that I didn't agree with, that didn't align with what I want, you know. You know, there's one thing that my dad told me, and for someone who is so old school, like Vietnamese dad, and I will always carry this thought with me, because I feel like it is very important when choosing your life partner, your significant other. But one thing my dad has told me and taught me is that one day the family you create with your significant other, with your partner, will be more important than the family that you came from. And although the family that you came from is always going to be important, but the family that you build, the kids that you have, the life that you grow with this other person that you're meshing your life with, that should be the most important family to you. He's right, because at the end of the day, the family that you create with your partner is what you're gonna have left. Because everyone's gonna go off their own ways, like your brothers and sisters gonna go off, you know, you have to have your own kids or whatever. You need to have your own life. Like, you have to remind yourself that you will need to have your own life outside of your family in order to grow if you want to have a partner. Because now you're considering another person, you have to be considerate of the other person and the time and energy that they're giving you. So that's something that I will, you know, always keep in mind with myself when it comes to my partner. Aside from the last time I saw him, he was he was like, remember, you have one life to live. Pick the right partner. Okay? Pick the right one. So that's how I know, like, you choose who you want to be with. You get to make that decision for yourself. You're not forced to need anybody. I don't know, these are just some things that I've been trying to implement in my mindset when choosing who to like date and stuff. And I still need to get ready for bed. I need to wash my face and stuff, and I want to wake up early for a run, and I don't know if that's gonna happen because it's freaking late already. I feel like I could do like literally a whole video on like things I learned, but reflecting now is like, you know, at least I'm reflecting on it, realizing it, and now I'm going to make sure that, you know, I don't make these mistakes again and just be more aware of like the things that's going on. But anyway, my camera is dying right now, so I'm going to charge it so that way I have juice for tomorrow. I'll take you guys with me on my little self-care day tomorrow. I might go for a run this tomorrow morning if I can wake up early enough and run. But yeah, and work out because I really want to work out tomorrow. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later.